What was that? How on earth did that train car get here? This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not. Nothing interesting here. Radiation everywhere. There's radiation everywhere. Nice view. Nothing in... I wonder where this passage leads. Nice view, but not much else. This needle must be connected to the mechanism's spring. This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not. No way. Impossible. Nothing. I must have forgotten something. This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not. If I remove the rod, the cart spring will be freed up and I should be able to move again. It doesn't work. Nothing. This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not. Let's try something else. Impossible. Nothing. I must have forgotten something. Nothing. I must have forgotten something. Nothing. I must have forgotten something. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Not a chance. Impossible. This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not. If I remove the rod, the cart spring will be freed up and I should be able to move again. Nothing. I must have forgotten something. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not. I wonder where this This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not. This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not. not much else. Somebody really went all out.
Park seems sad, but still better than staying inside boat.
Nobody here, Tuk Tuk.
Tuk tuk sugar!
Park maybe was very fun before. Now Park very, very dark.
Migration never go anywhere near Nahodosk. Spirits not like. Route to travel still very long.
Ostriches cannot come out now.
Wendright can leave again.
Voyage very long if we must stop so often.
Who could have done that? Completely clogged.
Hurry, Kate Walker. I doubt that our pursuers will give us the chance to rest long.
Wendright can leave again.
Ertla.
Contaminated zone. All of Baranor is contaminated by radiation. The caravan can't go that way. Just as I thought. No activation key. Vorarlberg tools. Nothing better for fixing automatons. Just as I thought. No activation key. Vorarlberg tools. Nothing better for fixing automatons. Nothing that looks anything like an activation key.
Not worrying, please. Me stay close.
Without electricity, I won't be able to do anything. It doesn't work. Nothing. I wonder where this passage leads. This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not. This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not. This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not. This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not. The park must be behind there. The zone is more or less safe. The zone is more or less safe. Still fresh. For Andre, my proud soldier. Still fresh. Mushrooms? Some Olympic medals.
Here for the last act of our exclusive episode of Reactors of Passion, your favorite series, an exciting mix of love, greed, and plutonium. Today, Piotr confronts his
A real girly girl's room. It doesn't work. Not a chance. That's not right. Let's try something else.
You're here. I'd never ask you something like this.
No way. Nothing. Impossible.
You asked me to call off my wedding to Zhenya, and you still dare call yourself my best friend? Come on, Yuri. You know she loves me. You can't blame me for that. Really? And what does Tatiana think of all this? And your families?
My Andre.
They'll just have to accept it. And lose your inheritance from Uncle Joseph? You can be so naive if you want.
A real girly girl's room.
Didn't your parents tell you? Your uncle's will was read this morning. Joseph seems
That's not right. Nothing. It doesn't work. Impossible. No way. Let's try something else.
And that's the end of this exclusive episode of Reactors of Passion. To find out what happens next, tune in later on when we come back on the air.
A real girly girl's room. Some Olympic medals.
Huh? Who are you? And what on earth are you doing here?
Oh, hi. Excuse me.
So you're the tramp that decided to use my cart? I had to go all the way up the track with the game I caught on my back because of you.
Well, I had no way of knowing that using this cart would be a nuisance for you. There's no need to be insulting, ma'am.
Insulting? First you go and steal my cart. Then you break into my home. And then I'm supposed to... Huh. Don't that beat all? There you are, you good boy. Mama'll have you up and running in no time.
What's this key for?
For activating the park automatons, you need to give them a good turn of the key every so often, or the poor things get all neurasthenic. Even cantankerous. Plus they break down. There.
I'd like to borrow that key. It would be a great help for continuing my trip with my Yukon friends. Would you lend it to me?
So what's next, pretty girl? As far as I know, your gang of tiny little gnomes and you might just be one of those gangs of bandits that hang around here with the idea of going in and grabbing everything they can lay their hands on. Scrap dealers looking in every nook and cranny for a pot of gold despite all the radiation around here. After all, I don't even know your name.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name's Kate. Kate Walker.
Oh, an American. Yeah, I'd bet anything. Well, look at that. An American. Well, I'm Staff Sergeant Katerina Viktorovna Drostelova. Gold medalist in the shot put in the Moscow Olympics. And the widow of Lieutenant Andrei Grigorovich Drostelov. Veteran artillery officer and figure skating champion.
I'm sorry to insist, Katerina, but your key really is a question of life or death for the Yukons and me. We just can't wait any longer.
If you say so, American. I've only been living here 40 years.
40? I thought all the survivors left after the catastrophe.
My Andriusha was always very, very organized. He realized that the cave-in at the entrance would probably keep the air pure. But it was already too late for him, unfortunately.
Your husband was contaminated?
Both of us did, actually. But it didn't do anything to me. That's just the way I was made. Or maybe I was immune because of all the garbage they kept giving me for years so that I could win that trinket at the Olympics.
And since then, you've never tried to get to Valzambur?
No. I heard that all of the irradiated survivors were sent to this clinic there and they never get out. Besides, I have absolutely everything I need here, somewhere to call home. I'm near my dear Andriusha. I have my dog and all the game I want. Well, why don't you and your band of savages stock up while you're waiting? Even runts have to eat sometimes, I figure.
We don't have much time left. We're being chased, and without your key, we're done for.
I'm very sorry, little lady, but this key has been too important to me for too long to risk lending it to a stranger.
Katerina, please.
No way. Don't bother insisting. If you really are being chased around like you say, there's lots of places to hide around here.
I can't leave without Katerina's key. I have to find another way to convince her. How charming. My Andre. No way. It doesn't work. Nothing.
What do you want now? No thanks. I have no use for that. I'm not going to install a pond, but thanks. My key's all I need. I don't need others. That's a beautiful scarf, but not beautiful enough for me to swap it for my key. And just how do you expect to see the radiation without goggles? No thanks. I have no use for that. No thanks. I have no use for that. Well? No thanks. I have no use for that.
Your activation key. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement?
No!
some Olympic medals. The zone is more or less safe. Still fresh. For Andre, my proud soldier. Not a chance. Nothing. It doesn't work. No way. Impossible. Let's try something else. That's not right.
What do you want now? No thanks. I have no use for that. I'm not going to install a pond, but thanks. No thanks. I have no use for that. Well?
Your activation key. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement?
No.
Perfect for grabbing things that are out of reach. What scratched it like this? The zone is more or less safe. Great for taking off buttons. The park must be behind there.
What do you want now?
I found these dog tags. I think they belong to your husband.
Yes. They belong to my Andrei, my proud soldier. Lieutenant Andrei Grigorovich Drostilov. I've been looking for them ever since he died.
They were in the rubble blocking the subway station.
He must have lost them when the subway system caved in. You know, they always meant a lot to me. Such sweet memories. I can put them together with my Andriusha's clothes in the wardrobe over there.
Don't mention it, Katerina. Really.
Ever since the end of the war, they've had a certain sentimental value to me. A raider would have kept them, I know. Listen, now I actually know that I can trust you. So take my key.
One last thing before I go. You said the air in the subway stayed pure. Does it lead out of the city?
Yes. Just follow the tracks right behind my place and you can get out to the other side of Baranor through the Olympia Stadium station at the end of the line. That's the terminus. Not only do you avoid the radiation, but you also have electricity. It's one of the only circuits in the city that's still working. You just have to be careful. Some of the pipes gave way and flooded some galleries with lake water.
Thank you, Katerina, for everything. That's not right. Impossible. It doesn't work. Not a chance. Let's try something else. No way.
What news, Kate Walker?
Looks like Miss Kate Walker have time for much fun.
I wasn't having fun, Ayahuasca. I was finding a way to help the caravan get us out of this place safely.
Don't be upset, Kate Walker. This cursed place makes the Yukals a bit nervous. What did you discover?
So we'll take the subway line. The air is pure, and the station at the end of the line lets us leave the city while staying on the sacred route of the migration.
Where does the station exit to?
Some kind of sports complex, Olympia or something like that.
Olympia. Land of martyrs.
Good work, Kate Walker. I don't know what the Yukals would do without your help.
First, we have to hoist the crystal onto the beach.
How can we help you, Kate Walker?
Well, your ostriches obviously can't use the cart to get to the subway line. Can the Yukals clear the rubble from the station entrance while I take care of the crystal?
Go find volunteers. See you later, Miss Kate Walker.
Olympia. Ayahuasca didn't seem to like that.
The truth is, I was told that the previous migration went through some bad times. A tragedy that left permanent scars. But you have enough to do for the moment. We'll talk about all that later.
Once we've left Baranur, what is the next step?
The river Balaton. Once we cross the sacred bridge over it, we'll be past the border and in Yakistan. Our pursuers won't be able to harm us there.
Any news from the Yukals who are still locked up in the crystal?
Everyone is fine, even if the ostriches are getting impatient. We have to get them out soon, Kate Walker.
I'm going, Kirk. I have to find an old friend.
What news, Kate Walker?
Looks like Miss Kate Walker have time for much fun.
I wasn't having fun, Ayahuasca. I was finding a way to help the caravan get us out of this place safely.
Don't be upset, Kate Walker. This cursed place makes the Yukals a bit nervous. What did you discover?
So we'll take the subway line. The air is pure, and the station at the end of the line lets us leave the city while staying on the sacred route of the migration.
Where does the station exit to?
Some kind of sports complex, Olympia or something like that.
Olympia. Land of martyrs.
Good work, Kate Walker. I don't know what the Yukals would do without your help.
First, we have to hoist the crystal onto the beach.
How can we help you, Kate Walker?
Well, your ostriches obviously can't use the cart to get to the subway line. Can the Yukals clear the rubble from the station entrance while I take care of the crystal?
Go find volunteers. See you later, Miss Kate Walker.
I'm going, Kirk. I have to find an old friend.
What news, Kate Walker?
Looks like Miss Kate Walker have time for much fun.
I wasn't having fun, Ayahuasca. I was finding a way to help the caravan get us out of this place safely.
Don't be upset, Kate Walker. This cursed place makes the Yukals a bit nervous. What did you discover?
So we'll take the subway line. The air is pure, and the station at the end of the line lets us leave the city while staying on the sacred route of the migration.
Where does the station exit to?
Some kind of sports complex, Olympia or something like that.
Olympia. Land of martyrs.
Good work, Kate Walker. I don't know what the Yukals would do without your help.
First, we have to hoist the crystal onto the beach.
How can we help you, Kate Walker?
Well, your ostriches obviously can't use the cart to get to the subway line. Can the Yukals clear the rubble from the station entrance while I take care of the crystal?
Go find volunteers. See you later, Miss Kate Walker.
I'm going, Kirk. I have to find an old friend.
many bad spirits here. Brrr. Children stay in Yukol village. Want see again soon.
Oscar, I can't believe it.
Kate Walker? Hello, Kate Walker. So is everything set? Are we ready to go now? You have refitted the train spring, haven't you? And what about Mr. Hans Vorarlberg? Is he on board?
There's no more train, Oscar. And there's no more Hans Vorarlberg.
I beg your pardon?
You were supposed to be dead, too. Are you all right, Oscar?
I suppose I am indeed, Kate Walker. To the best of my knowledge, I have not been programmed for anguish.
I guess not. But you know, Oscar, you were always very talented.
This new body is in great need of maintenance. It is suffering from osteoarthritic rust at every joint.
Oscar, I need your help.
Of course, Kate Walker. That is my function.
We're stuck here in this contaminated area, and we need to leave as soon as possible to escape the people chasing us. But the Yukels and their herd are locked in the boat that brought us to this poisoned beach. We need to hoist the crystal out of the sand and clear the rear hatch so the ostriches can get out. There's a vehicle on the pier over there that I think we can use, but it looks like only an automaton can drive it.
I will gladly do what I can to help you, as long as this worn-out body should prove up to the task.
We'll make do, Oscar. You can trust me.
Well, I shall indeed do what I can to help, Kate Walker. But, Kate Walker, my clothes. I don't have any clothes.
Maybe I wasn't clear, Oscar. We have a lot more important things to worry about than your sense of dignity.
No, and no, Kate Walker. It is completely out of the question for me to stroll around without covering. My mechanical intimacy is protected by industrial patents that ensure the durability of Vorarlberg productions. I need clothing, that's all there is to it.
Oscar, please.
Do not insist, Kate Walker. I will not move from here without decent attire.
Fine. I met a woman, Katerina, who still has her deceased husband's clothes. Maybe they'll fit you. It's incredible seeing him alive again.
Ah, Kate Walker. Have you found some clothes for me?
You seem to be adapting wonderfully to your new body.
Huh. This clanky first-generation osteoarthritic rust-ridden mechanical horror of an XC2000 body.
Are there a lot of differences?
At most, there are a few minor mechanical changes. The essential parts of my functions do indeed seem to be optimally in place.
It's a miracle there was an XZ2000 model in this sinister place.
To be exact, My former body was an XC-2002 model with parts specific to two subsequent models, XC-2003 and XC-2005B.
Of course. What was I thinking? I remember. Did you know that Hans Vorarlberg came to this region and created the amusement park?
The rusted body to which I find you have so kindly connected me is incontestably a Vorarlberg XZ2000 model first generation.
He was looking for Syberia.
I'm sure, Kate Walker.
I'm going to look for some clothes for you again. See you later, Oscar.
Please be quick about it. My gears are freezing. My circuits will freeze if I remain dressed like this.
Route to travel still very long.
Bairtla!
But where did the Yukels go? Getting there. But it's not enough to get the ostriches through yet.
My sweet Genia, our love is impossible.
Oh, Pyotr, why? Why is life so determined to keep us apart?
Life is not to blame, my dove. It's our families.
What is going on here?
I won't let you be forced into marriage with Tatiana. Thinking of you and that creature. Oh, I shall die. Just as I shall die if I must wed Yuri.
Very, very sad story, Miss Ketwalk. Pyotr and Genya smooch love. But families promise Tatiana and Yuri get money from stores of their old great-uncle Joseph.
Do you really think this is the time to be watching sappy soap operas? We need to have the entranceway clear before Olga and the Colonel get here.
You calls go back and dig.
There's nothing we can do, my sweet Genia. We'll just have to accept our fate and try to live virtuous lives.
We don't have to give in. Maybe if something happened to Tatiana and Yuri, an accident at the plant, for example.
Genia, you can't be thinking.
Let's try something else. Nothing. It doesn't work. Katerina?
Ah, you again.
Here's your key. Thank you again.
What do you need?
Clothes. For Oscar, my automaton friend.
Huh?
I'll spare you the details, but my friend needs clothing. And I know you kept some of your departed husband's things.
I suppose it couldn't really hurt. My Andre wouldn't turn over in his grave just for a few old rags and tatters.
Kate Walker!
I told you I was coming, Oscar. Well, I guess you got tired of waiting for me.
The sooner I am decently attired, the better I will feel. While I was coming to join you, I came across a gang of hairy and very rude small folk. I will spare you the jibes to which I was subjected.
Don't short-circuit on me. Here, take a look at this wardrobe. These clothes in here should fit you.
How is my appearance, Kate Walker?
Well, you're... It's very... different as outfits go.
I sense you are holding something back in your response.
Oh, come on, Oscar. Interpreting nuances isn't one of your functions.
Now please, tell me more about the vehicle that you would like me to drive.
It's stranded on the pier next to our boat, the Crystal.
Well, in that case, I would like to suggest that we meet there, Kate Walker.
Great. See you later, Oscar. My Andre.
Be careful in the subway. The lake water has entered some of the tunnels.
The zone is more or less safe.
Always dig. Not fair.
Getting there. But it's not enough to get the ostriches through yet.
Ah, Kate Walker. What do you expect me to do then?
Ah, it was worth finding you those clothes.
It is all a question of nuance and circumstance, Kate Walker.
Of course. How silly of me.
There is quite a difference between finding oneself walking about without clothing and having to expose for the cause the mechanical musculature of an ironworker's torso. I await your command, Kate Walker.
I'm going to need you to use this vehicle to lift the crystal onto the beach. Do you think you can do it?
You will remember that I was the driver on the Vorarlberg train, Kate Walker. Driving this tractor is not something I will find difficult. I will just need some help to complete this mission.
What do you need?
First of all, you must connect the crystal to the tractor.
Okay, Oscar. And then what?
I won't be able to do anything as long as this tractor has no electrical power.
All right. I'm going to try to restore power to the park then.
Be careful, Kate Walker. Living creatures can suffer permanent serious bodily harm in the event of inappropriate handling of electrical components.
I'm so glad you're here to remind me, Oscar.
Without electricity in the park, I can do nothing to help you.
Not worrying, please. Me stay close.
Too high.
Miss Catwalk, need some help?
Yes. Can you connect this cable to the crystal? Maybe that way I'll be able to restore power to the park.
No problem.
Okay. Thank you so much for your help, Mr. Baruth.
Go light boat again. Use time to connect strange magic rope.
Do you know of anyone who might help us get the park's power back on?
Try leave here quickly. Many bad men may soon arrive.
Electric outlets?
Go lightboat again. Use time to connect strange magic rope.
Without electricity in the park, I can do nothing to help you.
Nanook metal not good boiler maker.
Electric outlets?
Go lightboat again. Use time to connect strange magic rope.
Bad spirits everywhere in Baranor.
Misket walk.
I need you to take that cable next to you and attach it to the tractor over there, please. Thank you. What happened?
Rope connected? Okay. But next time you warn Baruth first before putting magic back.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Baruth.
Okay, Miss Ketwelk. No problem. Baruth tough guy, like very old mammoth. Light, now return to park.
Yes, Kate Walker?
How are things on your end, Oscar?
Well, yes. All the required conditions seem to be present for me to move forward, Kate Walker. Yes, Kate Walker?
How are things on your end, Oscar?
Well, yes. All the required conditions seem to be present for me to move forward, Kate Walker. Yes, Kate Walker?
How are things on your end, Oscar?
Well, yes. All the required conditions seem to be present for me to move forward, Kate Walker. Yes, Kate Walker?
Go ahead, Oscar. Try to move forward. Stop, Oscar! Stop! It's not working, Oscar. We're only driving the crystal into the sand.
That is indeed annoying. The traction that this machine exerts is far too horizontal. It would be preferable to hoist the boat from a higher position. The cable would be at an angle, and your boat would move forward and be raised at the same time.
Brilliant analysis of the situation, my dear Oscar. Is there something else?
Not exactly, Kate Walker. But you may at some point find you need to see further along the pier. Can you put some slack in the cable, so I can move the tractor over there? Yes, Kate Walker?
Go ahead, Oscar. Try to move forward. The Ferris wheel. Maybe...
The problem is actually quite simple, Kate Walker. You just need to find some way to tow the crystal from above.
That's what I figured. Thanks for the explanation, though, Oscar.
Please don't mention it. I had forgotten what immense satisfaction is to be gained by guiding you on the right path.
I won't be able to detach this cable on my own.
Miss Kate Walker.
Can you take the cable attached to the tractor there and attach it to the Ferris wheel, please?
Duck. Okay, Duck. Roar.
Mission accomplished. I guess.
Congratulations, Kate Walker. Thanks to you, the migration can get underway again.
Thank you, Kirk. But without the tribe's help, I never could have...
Big Nanook battle!
Good day.
Dudukanox! Duk duk!
Kapotaktog metal bik nok nanuk, liam musu Oscar, bik esperitulu kulet, esperitulu luk.
What did you say to them?
That handsome metal man is not a monster, not dangerous.
Handsome metal man? Tell me, Ayahuasca, you seem pretty impressed with dear old Oscar.
Purely spiritual interest. But tribe will need much time to get used to him. Better for everybody he'd travel in shaman's yurt.
He'll be delighted. In the meantime, I'll try to get the ostriches out. You get everybody ready to leave.
Tribe, leave here quickly. Many bad men may soon arrive.
Ostriches must all come out, Miss Catewalk.
But madam, as I told you, I'm actually perfectly capable of following your caravan on foot.
Shaman's yurt very comfortable. Big handsome metal man must rest after everything he has done for tribe.
Oh, but... Madam, please, I...
Duk duk!
Their boat is right there. But where's the American and those damn savages?
They can't have gone far. If they're truly crazy enough to go right into Baranor.
The radiation will take care of our problem for us.
Exactly.
The soldiers. They found our tracks.
They must think we're on the surface. Good.
You're right, Kate Walker. Kamlek, mi gapa.
Kirk, look over there.
What's that?
I'll go look. Wait for me here.
Go inspect the tunnel, Kate Walker. We must leave as soon as we can.
Lake water. Katerina was right. Filthy!
Metal men seem very nice in end.
Ah, Kate Walker.
What are you doing here, Oscar?
Oh, nothing. I'm just enjoying taking in the quiet all around here. I feel quite safe in a way.
From ayahuasca, for example?
Let's just say that I would be grateful if you could refrain from mentioning my presence to her.
Do you know what this airlock is for?
I think it must have been installed at the time of the incident that ravaged this city. It must be for decontaminating the radiation suits worn by rescuers who went outside.
And it protects us from the radiation?
Absolutely. Without it, your organic components would unfortunately now be completely carbonized. And I regret to say, currently putrefying, Kate Walker.
I see. Thank you for such an interesting diagnosis.
Metal does have advantages sometimes.
need help getting rid of all those bats. They're stopping us from moving on.
Potential threats trigger animals' flight response, Kate Walker. The origin of the threat may be fire, water, noise, or in general, anything that might put their physical integrity at risk.
See you later, Oscar.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Katerina was right. The surface is completely contaminated. Too dangerous. We have to go through the subway.
I'm counting on you, Kate Walker. Not a word about my presence here.
Well, we have a problem.
Yes, we saw.
Miss Kate Walker must free passage for caravan quick.
A bright idea would really be welcome right about now, Ayahuasca.
If Miss Kate Walker finds something good to frighten bats, they surely go outside fast.
Very well. I'll go see what I can do.
Thank you, Kate Walker. And call on the Yukos for help if you need it. I'm sure they'll be able to give you a hand. You must get rid of all the bats.
This is the bat's pantry, I guess. Light from the outside. This is the bat's pantry, I guess.
Ostriches not move toward little vampires.
Let's try something else.
Gunukmak, Miss Ketwalk?
How are the ostriches?
They all scared of little vampires. So while they are there, ostriches not want go forward. And they all getting very hungry. Yukos must find pasture real quick.
Do you have any idea how to get rid of the bats?
You thinking... Small vampires very dumb. You find way scare them all.
Well, thanks for your help. Everything okay with you?
Tuk, Miss Ketwalk. But everything go better when tribe back en route.
Well, I'll go see what I can do about the bats. See you later.
Tuk, you hang in there, Miss Ketwalk. Ostriches start be very hungry.
Excuse me. I'm sure you noticed we now have bats blocking the way. Would you know of some way I could encourage them to leave their home?
No idea.
Well, that's pretty clear.
Yes.
Well, later then.
Little vampire ice make back cold.